Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic again.
Okay.
Um, oh yeah, we're live. And I'm on the stream and Discord, so
Cool, cool. You're my eye in the sky.
I'm your eye in the sky. And I'll try not to disrupt you, but
No, you're good. If you ever want to chime in.
you know what I should do? I should make my voice not where they can hear it, and that way I could talk to you like like that way. I don't know, that may get distracting.
Yeah, that would probably get really distracting.
So we'll figure something out.
Oh, we have a pre-jumper. Come on, Ezio.
Oh,
Starting
wait,
the lobby.
did it redo it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna start no matter what.
Actually, yeah, there it goes. It just took forever.
Did they leave?
Yeah, they left.
Okay.
I made sure they all left before.
Let's retry that. Everyone's over anxious because it's opening day.
He knew immediately. He goes, oh.
So, bringing you matchups for the next few hours, and this first one is also our first double A matchup of Battle Card League, and that is between Rift Guardians and Twisted Shadows. And I can't remember if either of these teams played in our preseason tourney, but with the mixture of players, I'm sure they didn't make it very far, unfortunately. But that's why we have this league, and that's why we have evenly matched. We try to split the leagues pretty evenly, the best we can with the amount of people we have. And we are waiting for Twisted Shadows to jump in here, I do believe. Match time isn't for another 5 minutes, though, so... We're waiting for Twisted Shadows to get in here, and while we wait, I can update you guys on the happenings of the league. So, if there's even anyone in here. Our one viewer, I'm assuming
Oh,
is
Chaos
us.
Wolf is in here.
Ooh, Chaos. Well, I got a special announcement just for you. So, opening day has been pretty great so far. Some great games and some great series. The first one was between OJ Beast and Otaku League. Otaku League took that with a sweep. All the games were very close, though, except for one blowout. Still a great series to watch. Same with the Eminent versus Eminent Blue series. Eminent Blue took that one with a sweep as well, but all those games were decided by one or less goals, I do believe. Great matchup in all of those. If you watched that game 2 is pretty exciting when Eminent Blue came back in the last minute to take game 2. Right now we're going to watch Rift Guardians and Twisted Shadows. 2 double A teams. And our first double A matchup of the season. At 6:45, we got a very good matchup. I'm guessing it's going to be a very good matchup between Who's Majestic and Bring Your Own Boost. During that one, we will announce the $10 raffle winner. These times are all Mountain, by the way. At 7:30, we have Canadian Bacon versus PC Standards, another double A matchup. At 8, we have Void versus Easy Bangers, and that will be our last double A matchup of the day. And then to close us off, we have Butt Stuff versus Majestic at 9 p.m., which is 11 Eastern. And that should be a great matchup as well. And my team plays in that one, so I have to be careful when I'm casting not to play favorites. And Twisted Shadows is on their way. They are jumping in right now. Their match, it wasn't scheduled till 2 minutes from now, but we decided to get the stream up a little early. Great time to head over to our YouTube page. We're still taking comments and subscribers on our new intro video. If you want to be entered in to win that $10 raffle, all you have to do is go comment on there and subscribe, and you could win an easy $10. That will, of course, be randomized, and we will announce that in the next matchup, which is at 8:45 Eastern, between Bring Your Own Boost and Who's Majestic. I do believe Twisted Shadows is on their way. This matchup should be a good one. First double A matchup of the season. Also, you can go follow us on all kinds of social media. If you just scroll down the page on our Twitch, there's a bunch of big buttons. You can just click those and it'll shoot you straight to our social media pages and spread the word. We love people. We want more people to watch us. Me specifically. I want everyone in the world to hear my voice, so make my dream come true. And Battle Card League is officially underway, Season 2. I'm really excited for Season 2. Splitting the leagues and all should be just a great time, and hopefully we'll see some really great matchups, and no lopsided matchups like last season. We won't have to worry about blowouts, hopefully, anymore. Twisted Shadows is having a little bit of a hard time finding the lobby, apparently.
Are they PC?
Yeah, I do believe so. Everyone's cross-platform is on, hopefully.
Yep. Looks like they're in.
Okay, cool. And yeah, they're in. So, let's go. First game of the night. We had 2 earlier games this afternoon, but bringing you all these matches in the night. I think we have a total of 4 matches tonight, so just stay tuned all night long. And there's no really big gap, so if you just make sure you're around your computer, you should be able to catch them all. Head over to our YouTube page. We are still doing that raffle, and you can have the chance to win $10. It's not a lot, but it's still $10 just for commenting and subscribing on a YouTube video. So we'll be announcing that after this match at 8:45. And I'll shut up and start doing play-by-play. As War Turtle kicks that into the middle. Don't know much about either of these teams. Ezio and Slayer of 666 are on Rift Guardians, and Twisted Shadows has Serenity Divine and War Turtle. As Ezio and Slayer kicks that to his own net. Ezio's gonna be able to get that out of there. No, Serenity's gonna come in and clean that up and just put it in. Not a very good way to start the game there for Rift Guardians. And yes, this is our first AA match of the year, so we split the leagues, and hopefully we'll see some very good matchups between likewise skills. As Ezio is going to try to get a pass off here. Serenity and War Turtle both stuck up on that wall, and Slayer's going to hit Ezio into that ball, and this game is tied 1 apiece after the first minute has come and gone. Not the best defensive play there for Twisted Shadows, and Rift Guardians is going to take advantage of that. Kickoff here goes in favor of Twisted Shadows, but Slayer 666 is going to get a pop on that. And Serenity and Divine, that 50-50 is going to just stay right in the middle, and War Turtle's going to maybe play this after the whiff of Slayer. Ezio's going to come and pick his teammate up and get that ball into the back corner. Serenity's going to take this a little bit slower and get it up the wall. We'll see if he goes for something off the wall. He does. Great shot there. And great save from Ezio with his back to the ball, but War Turtle's going to be able to clean that up before anyone was able to get back. Great pass there from Serenity, and what a great save there from Ezio with his back to the ball, but unfortunately cannot get a strong enough touch on it, and War Turtle will clean that up and put it in. And that will give Twisted Shadows a 2-1 lead here. Kickoff here goes in favor of Twisted Shadows. Ezio gets a quick read off the wall, though, and that might just fall in. Great shot there from Ezio, and this game is tied up 2-2, so already some quick goals here for both teams, and this matchup is shaping up to be a really good one. Serenity went for the boost, cannot get back in time. And we're getting a few lag issues. We might remake server, we will see after this one. As that kickoff goes in favor of Rift Guardians. War Turtle plays out pretty slowly. Serenity misses there, maybe that was that lag having an effect. Slayer will just let that kick out against the wall and regroup. War Turtle is going to take this slowly. He tries to bait Ezio, but Ezio just goes over his head and pushes that all the way across the field. Serenity gets a decent clear off right there. Ezio is going to bring that ball right back. Great save there from War Turtle, not letting Slayer put that in. And War Turtle is going to take this downfield. No pass there from War Turtle as Ezio is going to disrupt that play. Maybe get a shot off here himself. He tries. He can only kick that right after being bumped around by War Turtle. And Slayer's going to come up and try to clean that up. Great save there from War Turtle. The shot was just a little off, but War Turtle with a great clear to make sure that didn't stay in the middle. Ezio's going to go for another shot. That's just wide off the backboard, and Slayer's going to take this up the wall, maybe get something off here. He gets a touch, and War Turtle's going to clear that out pretty easily. Cannot get it around Ezio, though. Serenity's going to take this upfield. He takes it right up the middle. Might have an opportunity here. Gets that ball into the corner, and it's just going to float there for a little bit. Nobody's going to go for that right away. Slayer's eventually going to come up to it. Try to get over War Turtle, but War Turtle's going to read that and get it out. Great pass there from Slayer back to Ezio to get that clear. And Slayer's going to take this into the corner now. War Turtle's going to clear that back out. Pretty back and forth after those first 4 goals of this game. As Slayer's going to disrupt that play. Cannot get around Divine, though, and Ezio's going to go for the shot. That's high, and Slayer decides not to go for the shot right away. Takes his time, pops it up. War Turtle should have an easy time getting this ball out of their half. A whiff there from Ezio, and War Turtle might have been adjusting for that hit as he whiffed as well. Serenity stops the ball about halfway, and Ezio's going to try to go for a shot here. Can War Turtle get back in time? He can, but Slayer's going to dunk that and just shove it right in the goal. Great pass there from Ezio, and War Turtle tried to get around. Got the flip on it, just cannot get enough power on that to get it out of the net. That ball's high. This might be a chance for Twisted Shadows to tie it right back up, as that's just dipping down. Nice save there from Ezio. And he's going to take it out of the corner, play it on the wall, gets it around 2, might have a passing opportunity here. Let's see how War Turtle decides to play this. War Turtle hits it right down, and another great dunking play there from Slayer. So he's just reading them really perfectly right now, and he's able to read that and put it in after the touch.
Can you show the scoreboard real quick?
Yeah. I don't see any ping problems, but lately I've been having lots of lagging issues while I have been on low ping. Another shot there from Slayer is just going to drop in, and now they're running away with this matchup. They're up by 3 now. The best we can do is remake lobby unless both teams want to play on West. If not, it's just unfortunate internet issues. And unfortunately we can't do a whole lot about that. Serenity is going to play this slower, get past 1, see if he can get a shot off here, maybe get them back in this game. He tries to go for the pop, but Ezio read that. It was just a little short too. So Ezio's going to take this upfield. whiff on the second touch, and War Turtle's going to just give that right back to Ezio. Serenity really needs to stop that ball. He won't, but that ball was hit a little too hard for Slayer to do anything with it. Whiff there from Slayer. Let's see if Twisted Shadows can get anything upfield and score really quickly here. Serenity goes back. War Turtle's going to kick that to the center. Both Ezio and Slayer to the ball right there. But it's not going to matter much. Nobody from Twisted Shadows was there to capitalize, but here comes War Turtle. He's going to get a decent clear off that great read there from Slayer. Make sure that ball didn't get on their half. And another great read there from Slayer, who's just been everywhere this match, it seems like. He's had a lot of good reads, and playing a great midfield game right now. And with the 10-second countdown, Rift Guardians is going to put another goal in, and they're going to go up by 4 here. And this matchup did look very even for about the first half of the game, but Rift Guardians is kind of just running away with it now. And we'll see what they want to do about those lag issues. This kickoff here will go in favor of Twisted Shadows, but Ezio with a nice read. No, War Turtle stuffs that. It's going to hit it right into the corner, but that is going to be game here. So Rift Guardians takes the first game of the series. They will figure out what they want to do. Sorry, I'm just figuring out what these two teams want to do.
It just shot up twice.
Okay, well, they were asking for a remake. Hopefully a different server will fix these issues. Apparently they're just having lag spikes, so nothing you can really see unless you're looking at their ping for the whole game. Hopefully a new server will fix this. Need you to back out, Grim.
No, I'm doing it now.
Cool. So that matchup was really even, and I feel like we've seen a lot of these matchups today where they just look so even, but one team ends up just running away with it near the end. It might have been because of lag issues, and hopefully this change of server will help a little. And Twisted Shadows will be looking to pick up a game here in this series. In between, while we're waiting for these teams to jump back in, head over to our YouTube page. I know I said this a lot, but easy win, $10. We'll be raffling off $10 to whoever goes over to our YouTube page, comments on our new intro video, and subscribes as well. And we will be announcing that in the next matchup at 8:45 Eastern between Bring Your Own Boost and Who's Majestic. A AAA matchup there. Should be a good one.
And it appears that we have a bathroom break taking place right now.
Well, I guess we'll have to make that a rule from now on. Use the bathroom before we start streaming. For future reference. That'd be nice. You could go follow us on all of our... I guess this is a good time to do a little shout out. I have one for you guys right now. So we did a shout out for our 200th follower on Twitter, and his name is SGT Shot You. So go over. I think he's a gamer. He also streams as well. So go over and follow him. See if you like what he's showing. 200th follower on Twitter. So thanks for all the support, guys. Thanks for going over there and following us. And hopefully we'll hit 1,000 here soon. Cool, these teams are back in here. Well, that was a good use of my shout out. Okay, let's see if the lag issues affect this one as much, or if changing server will fix that a little bit. As this kickoff stays right up the middle, Ezio looks like he's going to have an easy read and play on that. He shoots it straight towards their net, and Warturtle's going to have an easy save. Maybe go for a shot, so he gets the pop over Slayer and is going to put that in. Great play there from him, and great shot. So he just gets a nice little roll on his car right over Slayer into the bottom right corner. It's going to put Twisted Shadows up a game here, and they need to win a game to tie this series at 1. No one likes to be down 2-0 in a best-of-5 series. Serenity's going to kick that off the wall. Slayer with an unfortunate touch there, but Ezio is going to get there before anyone from Twisted Shadows could. He's going to whiff on the corner, those darn corners, and then he's going to hit it around his teammate, but it looks like he might be able to get this out of there. Warturtle was a little hesitant. Serenity's going to loop back around and get that into the corner. Let's see how Slayer decides to play this. He gets a little bit of a pop-off. Serenity goes for the pass. That is high. Warturtle goes for the touch, can only get it to the side though, and that's going to give Ezio a chance to get a decent pass off here. And those corners affecting this matchup quite a bit as we see Ezio whiff right there because of them. Slayer's going to pass this back to Ezio, I assume. Yes, he's going to come up and go for the pop and then a shot. Great save there from Serenity to disrupt that shot. As Slayer's going to try to get a pass off now. Warturtle and Serenity are both kind of bunched up in the corner here. Serenity's going to come in and make that clear himself. But he cannot, Ezio cannot pop that. This might be a shot for Serenity right here. No, great play there from Slayer. It's probably saved a goal right there. And he's going to come back around and get a good clear off as well. The ball's just sitting in the corner as Ezio is going to get this high. Let's see how Serenity decides to play this. He gets it out of there, and that's a good sign from them as those over the goal clears was really hurt them last game. And this is high once again, so another clear off the wall, and that's what I'm talking about right there. Unfortunately, no, Ezio is going to end up putting that in. Looks like that might be their weakness a little bit, as they're having a hard time playing on the walls, it seems like. Ezio with the read there just pushes that through that Batmobile, and its hitbox, I think, won the contest there. So this ball goes into the corner. Ezio's going to play it off the wall, centers it over their net. That's not a good sign, as he will end up getting that second touch on that. As Warturtle almost had a shot on that. And Serenity's going to come up, hit that. Slayer's going to disrupt that play, not let it hit the backboard. Serenity's just fighting right now to get a good pass off. 2 whiffs there, and they both went in the air. And Twisted Shadow's going to go up by 1 here again, as Warturtle is just going to clean that up. Both of Rift Guardians players went up on the wall for that bad defensive play right there, and Twisted Shadow is going to take advantage, and Warturtle is going to put that in to give them a 1 point lead over this Rift Guardians team. This 50-50 goes right up the middle and high, as Warturtle tries to go for a quick kickoff shot there, and Slayer read that perfectly. Ezio went for the shot, and he whiffed, and Serenity's going to save that pretty easily. Slayer gets a decent pass off there, and Warturtle has the whiff. This might be a shot for Slayer. He cannot put it in at that angle, and Ezio tries to come in there and clean it up, but he cannot either. Ezio goes for the pop. He's just kind of passing it to Warturtle, who's going to get that downfield. And Ezio's going to go for a pass off the wall here. Not a pass, sorry, a turnaround clear off the wall. Serenity's going to end up getting there, and both of Rift Guardians players are in that corner again. Both of them at the same ball right now. They're going to have to be careful about doing that, as Slayer might have a pop here. He gets the pop, but just not enough on that pop to get it over the head of Serenity. And Warturtle's going to clear that out of there. Pretty back and forth, and we saw this a lot in the first game as well, until Rift Guardians ran away with it near the end. And we'll see if that happens again, or if Twisted Shadows will be able to hold on to this lead, as Slayer gets that around, and Warturtle whiffs on this save, and that's going to fall in. Yeah, off the wall, Warturtle was a little too far up, and he caught himself with the ball behind him and couldn't get up and pop that out of there. So this game is tied 2-2, and the game was tied 2-2 for most of the series, most of the game on the last game, and Rift Guardians ended up running away with that one near the end. Let's see if Twisted Shadows can maybe answer back and do the same to them right now, as Warturtle tries to go for a dribbling move. He does get the pop. What a great dribbling move right there from Warturtle, as he gets it over both Ezio and Slayer. Twisted Shadows making sure they do not drop a game here, doing the best they can to not drop a game here. And way to get underneath that ball by Wartortle and just pop that ball right over the head of both the goalies. And no challenge there from Rift Guardians is probably what did them in on that shot. As this ball goes into Rift Guardians' corner, Ezio gets the boost, turns around, he's going to dribble that out of there. Maybe he wants to pull a sweet dribbling move himself. He will end up bicycling and kick that into the corner, giving Serenity a chance to clear this out of here. Both Wartortle and Serenity are up, and this might be a shot for Slayer, and that will go into the bottom right corner. Seen a lot of two-to-a ball for both of these teams. And Wartortle probably should have just sat back on that, maybe trying to get another play, but either way, great shot there from Slayer, and that's going to tie this game up 3-3. This kickoff here goes in favor of Twisted Shadows. Maybe they can get the lead right back. No, Serenity whiffs on that aerial attempt, and Ezio will pass it down to Slayer. Slayer and Ezio are a little close right now. There we go. They spread out a little, and let's see if Slayer can get a pass off. He cannot, as Wartortle reads that, but Serenity's going to take the ball from Wartortle and take the ball up the field, maybe trying to get another dribbling move off. He gets the pop. Not enough on that pop, though, to get around Ezio, but Wartortle with the cleanup shot, also saved by Slayer. Great defense there for Rift Guardians to make sure they didn't go down here again. Shot here from Ezio. Oh, what an angle on that shot, and he almost got it in. Slayer has a chance to clean that up, and he will put it in, so great pass there from Ezio. Look at that angle. Oh, so close to being just a beautiful shot. Ends up being a great pass instead. The Twisted Shadow is in danger of going down 2-0 here in this series, and I've seen too many sweeps today, so I'm really rooting for him to pick up a game here. As Wartortle is trying to play this ball in the corner, but that's going to be easy clear for Slayer. Serenity gets that high pop. This could be a chance for Twisted Shadows, as Ezio did not have the angle on it, and Serenity puts it in. Great do-it-yourself play by Serenity. He gets the pass to himself off the top of the backboard, and a little bit of a miscue there for Ezio, and Serenity's able to get there before Slayer and put it in that bottom right corner. And this will tie this game up 4-4, so very back and forth in this game, as it was last game. And we're tied once again. Seems like every time Twisted Shadows scores, the Rift Guardians has come back and put another point on the board, and they might do it right there. No, great save there. Wartortle has a chance to take this upfield. He tries to get it around one. Slayer gets a little bit of a touch on it. It's going to pop it up to Ezio, who does the aerial, gets it into the corner. A little slow, though, but Serenity's going to whiff anyways. And Wartortle's going to try to get this out of here. We might see an overtime here in this game too, unless Slayer puts this in right here. Serenity with a smart bicycle kick into his back corner, and that ball is just sent high. Ezio doesn't have the angle on it, and that ball's just going to drop, and now we're in overtime. The kickoff for overtime stays right in the middle. Serenity's going to pass that over to the side, and nobody's there though. Maybe just trying to get it out. This might be a chance for Rift Guardians to go up 2 here. Serenity does not get the best touch on that. Ezio's going to put it up top of the crossbar. Cannot get it up. It just hits the top of the crossbar. Yeah, Serenity with a nice aerial drop on that. Good thing Wartortle got that stuff because both their players are up right now. But this is an opportunity for Twisted Shadows, but nobody's there. Maybe smartly, as they were both up pretty far. Got to play careful here, being down 1 in this series already. As Ezio's going to pop that to the middle, give it to Wartortle, but good thing Slayer was there to challenge that, make sure Wartortle couldn't take that upfield. Serenity's going to loop back around, and always makes my stomach uneasy when I see people do that play. Ends up not hurting him this time, though, but Slayer will get that ball and try to get a pass off himself. Serenity gets a nice bicycle kick off the wall, but he'll end up bumping into Wartortle, ends up turning him around a little bit. He's going to go for the shot himself. Ezio with the nice clear there. Hopefully Wartortle ended up being back on that play. He is. Good rotation there by Twisted Shadows. This ball is not in a good spot right now. One of them really needs to go challenge that. They will both wait back. Serenity gets a nick there, but Wartortle's going to end up being the one to clear that out of there. Wartortle and Serenity Divine both go up for that again. Some miscommunications here by Twisted Shadows. A minute and a half just about in overtime, and no one's scored yet. Unfortunate touch there from both these Rift Guardians players, and Serenity had the open net for a second, but Ezio was able to get up there and save that as Ezio takes it up the wall, gets a touch, and gets another touch. This could be a great passing play if Ezio can get one more touch on that. He does, but Slayer of 66 decides not to go for the shot. Probably smart right there. It looked like Serenity had a pretty good angle on getting that ball out. As Wartortle will go for the back pass here, Great back pass there from War Turtle. Serenity gets a nice clear because of it and goes for the shot. He'll whiff, but this might give War Turtle an opportunity to fire one off. It's just high off the crossbar. And he cannot get that second touch, and this ball's just sitting midfield. Ezio is going to whiff, so is Slayer of 66 being thrown off by his teammate whiffing, and it's going to give Serenity a chance to clear that out of there. Slayer's going to take it back up, try to get another opportunity here after those two whiffs earlier. Good bump there by War Turtle to make sure he didn't get that, and I don't think War Turtle's very happy about that, but, oh, shot from oh, no! And that's not how you want a long overtime to end. As Slayer was able to get it around 1. The shot did not go in, but unfortunately War Turtle was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and Rift Guardians is going to go up 2 in a series that has been a lot closer than you would think based off of the series score. This has just been a great series, honestly. Seemed like lag wasn't affecting Twisted Shadows as much in that matchup, and this series has been great. The blowout last game happened later, and just very back and forth. A lot of goals from both of these offenses. Rift Guardians takes the second game, though, and Twisted Shadows will be looking to pick a game up here in the series. I've seen 2 sweeps today, so hopefully they do. We'll see the first non-sweep of Battle Card League Season 2. Very even matchup. Twisted Shadows just missing it by 1, so they're obviously capable of taking a game here. As that ball's going to go high, and Ezio's going to try to go for the aerial, then flip. He cannot, and that's going to give Serenity Divine an open net until Slayer swoops in there and gets that ball. Both of Rift Guardians players are up a little bit far, but it's not going to matter. Nobody's there to punish them from Twisted Shadows. Twisted Shadows has got to be careful himself if not getting bunched up, as Serenity Divine will loop, ends up giving Ezio that ball, but will hit Ezio long enough for War Turtle to get this ball pass, and this ball is now high above Rift Guardian's goal, and this should be an opportunity. Oh, War Turtle cannot get the angle, probably not the best angle to go about shooting that ball, and that will be a missed scoring opportunity for them. Ezio looks like he's going to be the first one to get this ball. He's going to slow the play down and go for the pop. War Turtle with a nice save, but that's pretty softly hit, and Slayer is there to clean it up. We've been seeing him do that all day long. He's just reading the Twisted Shadows players just perfectly, and he just seems to always be there to put it in after a save or after the touch. He's been stuffing and dunking and all kinds of stuff today. As nobody goes for the kickoff there for Rift Guardians, but playing it back, they'll get an easy clear and might have another scoring opportunity here. They were going to go for another scoring opportunity. Great touch there from Serenity Divine, saved themselves from going down by 2, as he was able to just pop that ball. And now he's going to kick this down. Ezio's going to play that right back. Both of Twisted Shadows players are in the corner. War Turtle ends up accidentally clearing that after a bump. It's okay, though. He is able to get it out of there. And Ezio gets the challenge here. And Slayer of 66 might have a pass here. I'm not sure where Twisted Shadow. There we go. Serenity Divine is going to clear that out of there before that got dangerous. And he's going to slow it down. And right now, Twisted Shadows is being outpaced by Rift Guardians. Just having a hard time getting the ball out of their half, as this is not a good touch there from War Turtle, and that's going to fall in. And that puts Rift Guardians up by 2 here. You know that last game has got to be on their mind going into overtime and then losing in such a defeating way, so hopefully they can pull it together here. Obviously this team is very capable of keeping up with Rift Guardians, as we've seen in the series. Shot there, and maybe this will put him right back in the game. What a save by Ezio, his back to the ball. That was ridiculous, and he's going to clear that out of there and take it up the wall. Ezio is not giving Twisted Shadows an opportunity here to even get a goal on the board, as that was just a beautiful save. After a beautiful shot, I might add. So War Turtle's going to play this up. Tries to get the pop to the center, and Serenity's kind of in an awkward angle here. Luckily, Ezio does not get a good touch on that. War Turtle is going to try to play this off the wall. Whiff there from War Turtle, and Slayer is just sitting in their corner. Serenity's going to end up being able to take that out of there and kick it downfield. And he might have a passing opportunity here. And let's see if Twisted Shadows can get back on the board. He goes for the shot. And another great save there from Ezio, as he's just been disruptive. So disruptive on defense. And that Batmobile, I think, is really helping him out today. So that ball's high. Let's see if Ezio can get a pass off here. He does. And if Slayer's there to clean it up, that'd be a beautiful passing play. Oh, Ezio's going to end up being the one to put that in after Rift Guardians cannot get back in time. Or, excuse me, Twisted Shadows cannot get back in time. And Rift Guardians is up 3-0 here after that game 2. Looked very close. Still plenty of time in this match left, half the match left. Plenty of time to score 3 goals, so we'll see what Twisted Shadows has in store for us as Slayer 66 pops it up. That's going to fall in. Great save there from Serenity Divine. He has really kept Twisted Shadows alive. His offense last game was great, as well as his play this game. As Ezio pops that high up and gets it over War Turtle, Serenity's going to play this in the corner, taking a little too long. Slayer gets a decent pass off, and Ezio just wide on the shot. We've seen some great play from Rift Guardians, team play, just some great passes. This could be an opportunity for Twisted Shadows as that goes all the way into Rift Guardian's corner, and Slayer's going to turn around and hit that. Looks like War Turtle's passing that to Divine. Great pass there from Twisted Shadows, and let's see if Serenity can finish this off with the angle. He just pops it straight up. It's going to give Ezio an easy chance to get up on that wall and clear it out of there. With another touch, Ezio gets it downfield. Goes for the fake maybe, and Serenity read that perfectly, and it's going to end up clearing this ball out now. See how Ezio decides to play this in the corner. He waits on the ball. Serenity gets a decent pop if War Turtle can get an angle on that. He does, but Ezio comes off the wall and saves it. He's been ridiculous on defense today, that is for sure. Serenity go for another pop. War Turtle's going to not be there this time. Waits back, seeing Slayer right behind his teammate there. Slayer gets this past his own teammate, and he's going to take up the wall on the other side and switch the play of field here. As that ball might just fall in, War Turtle cannot get the angle to pop that high, and now Rift Guardians is running away with this, and that was probably the nail in the coffin right there, as 48 seconds left. And Rift Guardians is going to take this game, this series, 3-0, so still waiting to see a non-sweep here in Battle Car League. A lot of really good games, and honestly really good matchups all day long. I'm really surprised that we've seen nothing but sweeps. This game, I mean, this matchup alone seemed to be a really good one. Rift Guardians is running away with it now, but was very evenly matched for most of the series. Same thing with our matchups earlier today. OJ Beast and the Toku League matchup. That was also a very good series, and unfortunately, another sweep. You know, this time is just ticking down, and down 10 seconds, and Rift Guardians will advance to being 1-0 on the season, and Twisted Shadows will have something to build on here. Hopefully they get a goal there, so they avoid being blown out here in this game 3, and hopefully Twisted Shadows can take away from this and work on some things. They looked really good in that game too. I think it was just a bit deflating for them to end up losing it in overtime on such an unfortunate play. And that will do it. So we got another matchup coming for you guys in 15 minutes between Bring Your Own Boost and Who's Majestic. We'll be announcing the $10 raffle winner during that matchup. If you haven't already, go over to our YouTube page, comment on our newest video, and subscribe, and you will be automatically entered for that $10 raffle, and it'll only take a second and you could win $10. So I recommend going over there. I will be back in 15 minutes to bring you guys this second match. GG's today. Thanks for joining us on opening day, and I will be back in 15 minutes. Stay tuned.